Hey guys, John from Segments here. Welcome to the first episode of Ecom Data Cooler Talk, where we talk about important topics in e-commerce and data next to a water cooler. Okay, so the topic I want to share with you today is a passion of mine, it's also what I do, and that is data science. And so what is data science? To put it simply, data science is a practice of utilizing information from different data elements to support business growth. Its main purpose is to help businesses to serve customers better by automating and optimizing different operational areas within the business, as well as provide better decision support for its stakeholders. To put it, this is not something new entirely, right? It has existed in the form of financial analysts and business analysts for decades. What is new about data science is that in this age of internet and big data, with these technological advancements, the old ways of analyzing data is just inefficient and obsolete, right? And so we had to come up with new ways of collecting and summarizing data that is better suited for the task at hand. Now, these new methods require specialized training and experience, usually across multiple fields, such as computer programming and statistics, as well as other skills such as business acumen and communication skills. And so that is why it's so hard to find someone who is good at all these areas, and even harder for institutions to produce them. And so why does data science matter, right? Data is everywhere and it's increasing exponentially. If the internet is the great equalizer, then data is the great differentiator. When you look at Amazon with books and Netflix with DVDs, they both started with relatively small niches with giant incumbents in the space. But they were able to displace their competitor and grow to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, in large part due to their deep understanding of their customers and their data. They know what we like to watch, they know what we like to read, how often we do these things, where we live, how much we spend. And so when you combine all of this information together, it's very powerful, and they were able to serve their customers better and provide better value because of this. Ultimately, consumers made their choice and voted with their dollars. So why does this matter to me, right? You're probably thinking, John, I don't have time, and money to deal with data. Well, that may be true until maybe a couple of years ago, where mostly deep pocket corporations are racing to transform their business in this digital age. However, with the emergence of cloud infrastructure and open source tools and e-commerce platforms, the cost of data has dropped significantly, right? And now the problem is that most e-commerce store owners are actually vastly underutilizing their data, and which is a huge area for growth. So what can data science do for me? Well, in one sentence, is to bring clarity to business metrics, surface insights on areas to improve, and help you understand your customers better. On top of this, build automations and tools to make life easier, right? So, for example, are you measuring your margins correctly? If you're still using total revenue, which includes shipping and taxes, then you're probably doing it wrong. Maybe you also want to know who your best customers are and how much they're going to spend. In other words, you need customer lifetime value, or CLV, which is an elusive metric to most. Or maybe you want to analyze customers' behavior and create different segments to personalize your marketing efforts, which we all know is effective, but sometimes not simple to do. There are many other applications, but it really comes down to these three things. Extract insights from data, summarize them in an easy to understand way, and then infer future outcomes to make better decisions today. So it's just extract, summarize, and infer. What other things you're doing with your data today, or what other things you wish you could be doing with your data today, comment below and let me know, and I'd love to hear from you. In this digital age, economies of scale has created monopolies that corner the market on data, talent, and resources. By paying pro-athlete level salaries, tech giants have largely made data science inaccessible to most. That doesn't have to be the way. Data is power, and we want to give e-commerce data powers back to the people. So join us and start growing with your data today.